Hello world, hello YouTube land. There's two things you can do to make people run a mile away from you and not want to listen to you or interact with you or talk to you or even acknowledge your existence. The first thing to do you can do is to start talking about a dream that you had last night. Start talking about your dreams. No one's interested because people deep down are a little bit selfish, aren't they, really? And they'll bugger off, not interested. So don't talk about dreams. Number two, the second thing you can do to make people really not interested is to talk about poetry. Of course, if it's in the form of a song and you look cool in a video, you can be the coolest person in the world. But if you just step up in front of a camera or stand in a pub or in the street corner, start doing a bit of poetry, people run a mile. That's a shame. What's happened to the way that we connect with each other, the feeling of empathy we have for our fellow human beings. Poetry is like running. Two things that I love: poetry and running. Both are very simple because anybody can do both things. All you need for poetry is the ability to put a word in front of another word, which I just about manage. And all you need for running is to put one foot in front of the other, which again I can just about manage. I combine the two. Running and poetry. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a quick example of the poetry that I do. It'll only last about 30 seconds, so don't run to the hills just yet. Here we go. Right, this one's called "The Most Famous Person in the World." What does it mean? What does it mean? All the meanings within the poem. Right, here we go. On this quiet Sunday afternoon, I'm thinking about the most famous person in the world, and my fingertips hurt from working last night. With my throat feeling dry and guilt over a bag of peanut M&Ms. 22:02 in the 5k race this week. Who is that famous person again? I forget. Make myself a cup of coffee. I've got to work again tonight. That's it, that's my poem. Right. Let me know what you think, or don't, if anyone's still watching this video, I doubt. Right, I just want to mention a few comics here while I'm on my YouTube channel. Animal Man, Reign of Blood by Jeff Lemire. Great stuff, really cute. He's got his Animal Man's daughter here in the World of the Red, trying to resuscitate her dead brother, and that evil man spawning all the fun. Really enjoyed this one. Conan the Barbarian, Black Stones. The first time I've even looked at a Conan comic. I did the same this week with Vampirella. I thought Vampirella sucked. Conan was actually very enjoyable. A whole new world with Conan, with chopping and slicing and dicing and meeting interesting people and having fun with his girlfriend. I don't know why I liked it, but I did, and that's gone on my pull list. Conan. Batman and Nightwing, Peter Tomasi. Just Batman moaning still about the death of his son, really, but it was quite interesting. Because he went into this Danger Room X-Man type situation, simulation, where he can go back in the past and see if he could have done anything better to save his son. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if we all had one of those simulations where you could go back into the past with your own life and change all the mistakes that you made in the past? And I'll be there all day, every day. I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. Transformers Autocracy. I was a big fan of Transformers when I was a kid, with the boys in the cartoon. So I bought this book to see what's happening in the world of Transformers in the modern world in 2013. I thought it had excellent parallels to the situation that's happening in Egypt right now. If you don't know what's happening in Egypt, what's happening is there's a brutal dictator called Mubarak, who was propped up and supported by the Americans, of course, as America always supports these evil dictators, no matter what they say in the media. The public had enough of him, got rid of him, but the replacement was the Muslim Brotherhood, who want Sharia law and all the horrible things that come with that. So they've just got rid of the Muslim Brotherhood, and that's why they're having big fights in the streets now. There's different tribes warring against each other. What happens in Transformers is they have a horrible regime, and the Autobots and the Decepticons get together, and they get rid of this horrible regime. But then the Decepticons take over, and they're even worse than the old one. And then you've got this Optimus Prime on the front, obviously, then battling against the Decepticons. So the new was even worse than the old, and now they're trying to get rid of the new. So same situation is happening in Egypt, really. But very interesting. great writing in this one and decent art as well. I'll give this book a good 8 out of 10. Really love Transformers Autocracy. I just want to mention a couple of books. Drinking Midnight Wine by Simon R. Green. Parallel dimension stuff set in Milton Keynes, which is a little town next to me. Really enjoyed this one. It's about a bloke who works in a bookshop, and one day he goes through a door and interesting things happen to him. Wouldn't be caught happening to us in the real world, so a bit of wish for fulfillment really, and some nice writing in it. Last book, Graham Hancock's War God. This one's fantastic. This book is a 10 out of 10 book. Again, it's parallel dimensions, which is something I'm really interested in. Starts from my love of the Doors, really, the band The Doors. The concept that there's different dimensions next to our own, and there's different ways of getting into these dimensions. Explored in here. This is all about the Spanish conquest of what is now modern day Mexico. All to do with blood sacrifice and evil gods playing sides against each other. Really fantastic, and all seen from the eyes of about 4 different people. Some little girls who are victims of the Mexica, some people working for the Spanish, Cortez himself, and Montezuma, the high priest of the Aztec nation. Graham Hancock, War God, 10 out of 10. Look at it on YouTube, look at a few different reviews. I love this book, and I can't wait for the sequel to come out. Right, that's my review for the Sunday. Let me know what you thought of my little bit of poetry. Hope you all have a fantastic week. That's it for me. I'll see you all later. I need to do something at the end of my videos, don't I? Because at the beginning I always say, hello world, hello YouTube man. I need to get a good ending as well. So if you've got an idea on how I can end this video with a little catchphrase or something, then leave a note in the comments. That's it for me. I'll see you later. Goodbye.